Hey, we are Chris and Teresa and are obsessed with all things fiber and guiding you on your fiber arts journey. We own a successful fiber processing mill, an online needle felting business, experienced at raising all fiber animals, and are renovating a 100-year-old school into a fiber arts retreat center.
Processing, needle felting, yarn, roving, fiber animals, and our renovating progress are all topics discussed here. Think of this as your one-stop shop for advice, information, tips, and getting your questions answered on all things fiber, from raising the animals to the finished product and everything in between. So pull up a seat, make sure you're cozy, and get ready to be inspired while you learn. This is EweTube.
Welcome to EweTube 87. We are in the barn here on my farm. We started lambing yesterday. And in this pen here, we started with Chevy. She is a blue-faced Leicester crossed with a Romney. She's one of my favorite ewes. She had twin girls. She was bred to a black Romney ram. And she doesn't like me the best right now when she has babies. So since they haven't been sheared yet, it's really hard for them to find where to nurse. So I had to try and help her, and she tried to ram me against the fence many times yesterday. So just be nice. I want to show you one of her lambs if she doesn't kill me. Here's one of hers. Here it is. This is one of her girls.
So precious.
And they are named Elsa and Anna.
Oh, perfect.
Yes. She's never had girls before, always boys. So this is the first time and really happy.
And what is the naming scheme?
It's the Disney characters.
Disney characters.
Yeah, she's a really nice sheep. She doesn't want me touching her babies. So here in this pen, these were born this morning. And this one was. And her name is Aurora. And her mom is named Taurus. And she's a Romney. And was bred to a Romney. So Aurora is all Romney. And extra cute with his floppy ears and curls. Taurus has a little touch of mastitis, so we had to give her some penicillin today, and I have to keep milking her because to get her all milked out. And I had to give Aurora a bottle today, so that's why she's so friendly. So this is Erebus and her new baby boy she had this afternoon, and he's quite big. And has also been struggling to nurse because of all the wool. You can't even find where to nurse under there because there's so much wool. And I think I mentioned this before, but we're shearing on Friday. It's always best to have lambs after they're sheared, but that didn't work out this year. So he doesn't have a name yet, but he's super big.
So cute.
He's extra hungry all the time. Oh. And this one is, the mom's a Romney and the dad, you're not going.
You're not going anywhere.
And the ram to this baby, the father, is actually Chevy's boys.
Oh.
So this one is part BFL. Don't be worried. Go to town.
And how many more sheep you have left to go?
We have about 60 left to go.
Awesome.
So,
this is going
just
to be
the start.
A wonderful, blessed month.
Yes, my favorite.
All right, so here we are we're in the birthing area of the barn now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Usually if they're going to have babies, they go in the corner.
And they're all,
I always know.
Well, not
They're
all of
watching.
them. Some of them are just standing there watching us.
Because it's raining,
Yeah.
which is wonderful because we need some rain.
Yeah. We're very, North Dakota is very, very dry, and we've had wildfires and just not good things going on there. But anyway,
So they should all be joining us.
Yes, pretty soon.
Not on camera, I'm sure, but
You never know. Midnight might come and
yeah.
I don't know where midnight was just in here, but anywho. Alrighty, Teresa, what have you been busy with? It's been a busy week.
Yes, so we just started lambing yesterday. We had to do some sheep sorting. Didn't go the best, but it's done. What else have we been doing?
Easter
was
in there.
Yeah, we had a wonderful Easter. It was beautiful weather.
Oh man, it was. Oof.
In the 70s.
Oh,
we just sat out on the deck. Yeah, it was very
nice.
Beautiful. My whole family came home. My sister and family and brother and family came over and enjoyed Libby's cooking. And on Saturday, we went to visit my brother, and his 4 kids have started a hatchery. And we went to visit, and I had been there before taking pictures, but now they have a huge incubator.
That chicken is eating look at that. Anyway.
The chickens are stupid. They need to be out of here. Talking about chickens. We're talking about this hatchery.
Yeah, you maybe want to explain what a hatchery is.
Oh, yeah. So a hatchery, they raise these chickens, and they take their eggs and put them in an incubator and hatch them to sell. And they ship them in the mail. They have a variety of breeds, and they have, and they're 4 kids, which is, the oldest is, I'm not going to get this right, 15, down to 3.
Yes.
And so they are in charge of this business, and it's the Woodbury Hatchery, and they have amazing chickens, and they put them all in the incubator, and they hatch them. I think they can get, now I'm going to get this wrong too, but thousands of eggs into this incubator.
7,000 is what he said when he was here.
Okay, 7,000 eggs in his incubator, and they have sold quite a few all over, so it's pretty exciting.
Amazing.
And they just started this, not this spring, but last spring. So it's been pretty fun to watch.
Pretty amazing.
And then they had all the eggs sitting there. They had all the eggs sitting there waiting to go in, and then my niece and nephews, they demonstrated this egg washing machine that they have, and the 3-year-old puts the eggs in there, and then they go through, it looks like a car wash.
Oh my
goodness. They come out the other side, and he won't let anybody else do it. He has to put them all on there. So
that's adorable.
That was fun. That was part of our Easter weekend. So had lots of fun with family.
Pretty
How about you?
Pretty cool, yeah. And I did not have a Libby, so I had to cook myself. But it was all good. I had family over, a family that we haven't seen for, and I'm sure you too, for over a year.
For a long time, yes.
Wow. So it was really, really, really nice. And we were blessed with beautiful weather, and yeah, it's been very good. Yeah, and last week we had an interview on KVRR, a local television station here that went really well.
Yeah, that was very. We did it on a Zoom.
Yep.
So we didn't have to go there. We did it at the school, but it was live on their morning show, and that went very well. And I don't remember if we mentioned it last time, but we were on Ag Week.
Yes.
We did mention that?
No, we didn't, but
we were on Ag Week TV, and then in the Ag Week magazine the week before that. So getting lots of publicity for the school, which is wonderful.
Absolutely. It's great. Yep. And then we had a special anniversary meal.
Yes.
We had a gal actually that is her husband is doing the floors, the hardwood floors, and she has been in the school with her ballet class that you have seen in past episodes, dancing, and she was also the one that was actually dancing in the water. That was really neat.
So that's Micaiah, and she
and Ed, her
and it's
husband,
Micaiah Studio of Ballet in Valley City. So she teaches ballet and she does fitness classes, and she does in Valley City, but they live in Nome.
Yes.
And Ed is Northern Hardwood Floors, and he lives right in Nome, and he's doing all our flooring.
Yep.
So they're kind of special to us. And when they asked if they could do a special meal in the school, we thought that would be wonderful.
Yes.
So we set them up I did nothing. I was home getting ready for company.
It was their 15th anniversary too, so it was a special one.
So Libby made them a wonderful meal.
Oh, it's amazing. Oh, it was so amazing.
And they got to sit up in the cute little office with the chandelier and watched the sunset. So it was a beautiful evening, and it was so nice out. So everything worked out perfectly.
Worked out perfectly, yes.
So happy anniversary, Micaiah and Anna.
Yes, absolutely. God bless you.
Micaiah also works with us, exercise, to get us in shape. So.
Yes.
She's trying.
Yes. She's got some tough cookies here to crack, so to speak. Anyway, on to our product feature, and we are surrounded by chicken. Do you hear the chicken?
Chris said it would be nice to have that in the background, but it's getting kind of annoying. I could chuck something at it.
No, she's okay. She's just going to settle down. Okay, our product, we're surrounded by the product feature, and it is the wool of Bear Creek, and that is what makes the needle felting kit so extra special, and all the wool that you purchase on the Bear Creek website. We are looking at them right now. Yeah. Look at that one right there. Yeah, she's standing there with her head kind of cocked like, what? Who are you talking to?
We're going to have to pause this video so I can kill a chicken.
No, she's not killing a chicken, Arthur. Okay, there you go.
I mean, she's next.
Yeah, she's really waddling, isn't she?
So we caught the chicken, or Chris did. And
we're just going to hold her. She's a vocal one, so. She doesn't like you.
I don't really care for her.
Look at her.
She is annoying every night in here. Okay. So we were talking about our featured product, which is wool. And they're all looking at us. And the wool is their wool is the only thing I use in my needle felting, and that's what I recommend for everyone. And I know there's a lot of you out there that use my wool and love it for felting. So,
and if you see them now, there's a little bit of hay and chaff every now and then slung throughout them, so you understand why if you purchase every now and then you might get a little
bit of hay in your row.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
Just
because some of them are extra messy.
Yeah.
And we've shared this before, but we don't like to use harsh chemicals to get rid of those pieces of vegetable matter. So you will find a little bit of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty.
So our school update.
Yes.
Night. Okay.
Midnight.
It's okay, midnight.
I don't know if you can see Midnight, but Midnight is one of our Cormo ewes, and she's over here. She's one of the friendliest.
Yeah.
Needs petting.
Yeah,
she's upset the chicken.
She's upset the chicken. It's okay.
So this past week, there's been lots happening at the school again, and one of the things is the chalkboards in the museum room have been...
And the retail store.
They're all done?
And the entry. They're all done.
The ones they're all done in
They're all done.
Store? Okay.
Yep.
I didn't go there.
Okay, there we go. Okay, shh. As long as you're quiet. Okay.
Yeah. I can't believe you let her go.
Why? She could be quiet now.
She's not.
She is.
Just wait. Anyway. Okay, so all the chalkboards on the first level are done.
Yep.
Have been repainted.
Yep.
And they look amazing.
Yep.
We also, Steve, or you, I don't know, who did put the lights up?
Me.
Really? The globes?
Yep.
Okay. They're up in the museum room.
And they look amazing.
They do.
Teresa researched old school lights, and they reproduce old school lights, just like in the in 30s and 40s, and wow, they look amazing.
Look very nice in there.
They do. That they do. Yep.
That was fun to see this week.
Yeah.
And
some beautiful wool on you.
I know we've been talking about this woven wall in the gym forever, and there was, I don't know how many weeks where the lift was broken.
Oh, 3 weeks. They had it half warped. Half warped.
She's going to knock over the camera.
and then they couldn't finish the warping. Well, it was more than half warped. It was almost all the way done.
In that one section.
Yeah. Well, just the one section.
Whole wall.
Yeah, because they can only do about half of the wall to begin with, because one of the mechanical guys
Oh, yeah, has to put-
HVAC
yeah.
needs to put in some. Yeah, needs to put in some. What are they? Vents. Yes.
So this, just today, actually. So, and then after that, Kat wasn't feeling well and missed a few days, so she wasn't able to do that.
Yeah.
And finally today, we weren't at the school because I was here with all the lambs coming, and Chris was home with her granddaughter,
Yes.
watching
Had a
her.
wonderful day.
And so we didn't get to see it, but Kat shared a video with us, and they have started weaving the wall, and it looks amazing. And we're excited to see it in person and see how far they get
Yes.
tomorrow.
Yep.
So it'll only be, well, it's Tuesday, so it'll be a couple
Wednesday.
days of weaving, and
Yeah.
then we will be shearing on Friday.
So all hands on deck for shearing. So everyone will be here.
Everybody will
so,
be here.
yeah.
So we'll do another video on that too on that day.
And a live maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
The lives are always a little blurry because they're streaming from the barn. So
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. So we'll see what we do. If we just put together a video with the camera or not. So. And
You
then,
can see midnight. I think it's-
oh, there's on the front door, Steve put in the side lights
Oh yes.
where so we had all of those sitting out in front of the school, and we had a horrible windstorm on, I don't remember what day, last week. And they blew the one side light over and broke it. So the frame of the side light is in
Yeah.
on one side, and then we have to replace the glass on that.
Yep.
And then the other side, the side light is in and waiting for put the door in. So
Yep. And then the reason he couldn't put the door in is because we didn't have the handle for it. And they've been ordered, so hopefully next week. The
That'll
door will
make
be
a
in. That'll
big
make a
change.
huge difference. Yep. Huge difference.
yeah, it is really amazing when you turn the corner and see the school now,
Yes.
how much it's changed and how beautiful it is. So
It is. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we didn't have a lot of questions this last YouTube, so this was the only one actually. You have mentioned camping at your site. What do you have available? Is there water, sewer, and electricity, or is this dry camping in an open field? So we will have electricity,
Yep. Plugins.
but we do not have water and sewer at this time.
Yeah, you'll be able to. We'll have, spouts, spigots, or whatever outside the building that you'll be able to fill up with, but not directly on the campsite.
And then all these campsites will be just north of the school. So, and all of these things can change. We can be adding water later.
Yeah.
We just are putting all our money into the school right now. So we're not going to add any of those things yet.
Exactly.
Oh,
sweetie.
you
Yeah,
monkey
wait a
picking
minute.
the sheep.
You prize.
So every week we give away a prize for those that answered the question correctly. And last week,
Should have some Cheerios.
the question was, what is the name of our local historian? And his name is Randy Peterson, and he has been amazing to us from the beginning. He
And I
has-
have to say something about this. Don't
Okay.
mean to interrupt you.
Don't let me forget to say
Okay,
the winner
go ahead.
is.
Say the winner.
Okay, so the winner of the prize is Gail Cawthorn. She answered it correctly.
Congratulations.
A lot of people guessed Mike Peterson, which is Randy's brother and lives just north of the school. And he's done a lot for us too and donated many things as well. But Randy is the historian that has been studying all the history of the community and Nome for years and years. And this was actually one of his dreams, was to be able to put all these pictures and all this memorabilia into a place in Nome. And so this was like a dream come true for him. So what were you going to say now?
Okay, Randy.
Pulling wool off the sheep, just right out.
Testing this is kind of, anyway, you see this kind of looks like a fever break here. Right there.
Yeah?
But it's not. Hear that?
Okay.
Here, just wait.
Okay, so
Boing,
continue.
boing, boing. Okay. Midnight, come back here. You're going to take the camera over. Okay. Randy, yes, you did not. We went back and we looked at the original, and I felt really bad because last YouTube, I said that you said we were nuts, and you did not ever say we were nuts. No, you have been so supportive and whatnot. You were just your first
Email.
Your first message back to us when we said we had purchased the school was you said, "Have you been in it?" Because it was so bad. It was just so bad. But you never ever said we were nuts, and you were supportive from the get-go. So God bless you. Thank you, Randy.
Yes, so Randy
Absolutely.
Peterson was the name.
He's the answer.
That we were looking for there. And then next week's question is, so we run into this a lot, that people don't know what the name of a female sheep is. And so that's part of the question. And then what do you call a male sheep? And what was the other one we were going to ask?
What is a baby sheep?
Oh, yes, a baby sheep. I've run into that recently.
Yes. Yes.
So what do you call a baby sheep, a mother sheep, and a father sheep?
Yes.
If you answer that, you're put into the prize drawing.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
and I didn't mention to Gail that you just need to use the contact form on bearcreekfelting.com and put in there that you are the YouTube winner, and we will send you your prize.
Yes. Yes.
So,
And this Thursday, every Thursday, Thirsty Thursdays at the Nome Schoolhouse. And so you can all come out, and Libby whips up, I don't even know what she's whipping up this week, something different.
I'm not sure.
She whips up 3 or 4 different appetizers, and the bar is open, and you can come and visit and just socialize. And
Yes, so that's for the
Good
locals,
stuff.
and we have many things planned throughout the summer.
We do.
We did get a lot of responses on our question last time of if we were to do classes in the middle of the week, if anybody would come, and several said yes, they definitely would.
So we're going to schedule.
So that's what we are going to do. We will have classes hopefully when you can make it here, traveling quite a distance. We want to make sure we have things going on for you.
Yes.
So-
Yes. And then there's also going to be scheduled working directly either with myself or with Teresa. I mean, there'll be that option as well. Working one-on-one needle felting or milling, working with fiber.
Yes, so you'll be soon be able to do that on the website, where you can book like a weekend working one-on-one with me or Chris. You would work with me, needle felting, and work with Chris in the mill, and she would show you everything that she does there, and that would be like a package deal that you would get a place to stay at the school and then work with us. And so mine will be, there will be different options of a weekend or a week. I'm thinking the same with Chris.
Yeah.
So those opportunities are there as well.
Yep.
And
Or if it just is a day, too.
True.
You know, it's
Yeah.
you know, we're pretty flexible on that. So.
yeah, those would need to be scheduled because we are busy doing other things. So yeah, those would all need to be scheduled, and we would plan for those. So we're looking forward to that. The all-school reunion is coming up on the 26th of June, and the grand opening is July 1st through the 4th. And then we have a fiber retreat scheduled in July, and several, there's a basket retreat we're planning for, is that July 2 or August?
That's July, the weekend of the 10th through the 9th, 10th, 11th, I think. And then the 17th, 18th, and 19th is the fiber sampler, the taste of all the different fiber.
Yeah, and that would be, that's like designed for beginners of all the fiber.
And that'll be
arts.
just
So it would
super
be an
fun.
introduction
Yeah.
into all of them. So that'll be a fun weekend. And
Yes.
so we're counting down the days to the completion.
Yeah, this month is going to be super busy, even on our end. We have to pick out we want all the guest rooms to be different. And so
Yeah.
that requires
Some thought.
decor. And pretty soon, within a week or two, we're going to need to get all those rooms painted and get them all decked out so that they can be finished, and
I did
trim
find
can
a
go in and-
wonderful idea for our little courtyard off the mill
yes, that looks amazing
today. So that was fun.
Yeah,
That'll probably be the last thing we do, but
yeah.
you know, I found it.
We have someone coming on Thursday. No, is it Thursday or is it next week? Anyway, to donate some quilts, which we are so thankful for. We got a gorgeous one a couple weeks ago that was on.
That we shared a couple weeks.
Shared.
And it was beautiful, and we're going to base the
entire
whole
room
on that
quilt.
quilt. So we're kind of excited about that. So,
Yep.
and
we'll
then
do
somebody
the
had
same.
asked a couple weeks ago or a week ago if we would take handmade decor, and we certainly will because we have a lot of rooms to decorate and
a lot of walls.
handmade is what we're all about. So we would love to do all the rooms that way. I don't know if you can see Midnight, but she just likes to be petted.
She is just in here, but do you feel this?
It's wet.
It's wet. She's wet. I mean,
raining.
the rain is amazing,
but with the sheep can't be wet on shearing day, so hopefully they dry out.
Yes.
Okay, we need that wool. Quit pulling it off.
Well, this one is pretty. It's pretty. You see this? The neck part of most sheep, period, just gets thrown, and this is a really good example. You see this? This is what happens because they dig their little heads into the bale, and it all for some reason lands on their neck and just sits there all year long and just gets all intertwined. But it's okay because you're beautiful. And Midnight makes amazing yarn. We don't use hers for needle felting. We use hers for yarn. And
but she could be used for needle felting.
She could be, yeah. But she's just her mic. I mean, she is so fine. Look at that. Holy mackerel! Wow.
Yeah, so we're really looking forward to Friday for shearing day. That's when we get to check out all the fleeces.
Yep.
So, and then this entire month will be lambing. So watch us. Follow me on Instagram. That's Prairie Shepherd. And then we also have Nome Schoolhouse on Instagram. And then Facebook, the Nome Schoolhouse, and Bear Creek Belting on Facebook. And I share pictures of the lambs and little videos all the time. So you'll want to follow us there.
It's going to be a busy month on social media in all aspects. So there's going to be a lot going on at the school too.
Yeah. So
Oofta.
that brings us to the end.
To the close. Yeah.
Yes.
God bless you all. I hope you all had a great Easter. And
remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel and share anywhere you can to get the word out about what we're doing here. So thank you so much for watching.
Yep. And
that's all, folks.
that's all, folks.